Hi dear students, now I am going to talk about salt hydrolysis from the chapter Equilibrium. Salt hydrolysis. Students, we know all the salts can be obtained from the neutralization reaction between acids and bases. Even though all the salts are obtained from the neutralization reactions, some salts aqueous solution pH is 7. For some salts aqueous solution pH is greater than 7. For some salts aqueous solution pH is less than 7. What is the reason behind it? It is clearly explained by using the concept salt hydrolysis. For example, if we take a sodium chloride NaCl, aqueous solution of sodium chloride, similarly if you take KCl, aqueous solution of these salts, pH will be 7, neutral salts these are, right? If we take a salt like ammonium chloride NH4Cl, aqueous solution of this salt pH is less than 7, which is called as acidic salt. Acidic salt. This is called as neutral salt. If you take a sodium acetate CH3COONa, aqueous solution of a sodium acetate pH is greater than 7. This is called as alkaline salt. Even though all these salts are obtained from the neutralization reaction between acids and bases, what is the reason for different pH? That is clearly explained by using the concept salt hydrolysis. The general principle for the salt hydrolysis is, weaker component of the salt will undergo hydrolysis and pH is governed by stronger component. So that means, generally if you take any salt, NaCl we will take, right? Cationic part of the salt, that is Na plus is from base. Anionic part of the salt is from acid, right? When we take NaCl, it is formed from the neutralization reaction of NaOH and HCl. NaOH is a strong base, HCl is a strong acid. Then its salt is neutral salt we are getting. When both the components, that Na plus and Cl minus, Na plus is from the strong base and Cl minus is from the strong acid HCl, then the resultant salt solution is neutral, right? So how to memorize that whether the given acid is strong or not is, there is a list of 6 acids: perchloric acid, hydroiodic, hydrobromic, sulfuric, hydrochloric, nitric. These acids are strong acids. Generally for the strong bases, we will consider the bases which are formed by alkali metals. General order is CSOH is greater than RbOH is greater than KOH is greater than NaOH. But most frequent questions we will get based on these two bases: KOH, potassium hydroxide, and sodium hydroxide. Based on the hydrolysis, salts can be classified into 4 types. Based on the hydrolysis, salts can be classified into 4 types. That is salt of strong acid and strong base. Strong acid and strong base like NaCl, KCl, Na2SO4. When we take NaCl, when we are putting NaCl in water, neither of the ion will undergo hydrolysis because both are from the stronger acid and a stronger base, right? So when we put NaCl in water, neither of the ion will undergo hydrolysis. They will remain as spectator ions. So pH will be neutral. pH is equal to 7. When we take a salt which is formed by neutralization reaction of a strong acid and a strong base, then neither of the ions will undergo hydrolysis. They will remain as spectator ions. So the pH is equal to 7. So no need of a formula to calculate pH. No need of a formula to calculate the pH. Second type of salt is salt of weak acid and strong base. Salt of weak acid and a strong base. When we take this one, for example, CH3COO Na plus, CH3COO minus Na plus, sodium acetate. When we are putting this in water, then Na plus is from the strong base, but acetate ion is from the weak acid. Then weaker component of the salt will undergo hydrolysis, which gives CH3COOH. The acetate ion will take H plus from the water, but Na plus will remain as a spectator ion, and the concentration of OH minus in the solution increases because the acetate ion will take H plus from the water, then it will give some OH minus. Due to increase in the concentration of OH minus, the resultant solution pH is greater than 7. So the salt is called as alkaline salt. Formula we can use to calculate the pH as half pKw plus half pKa plus half log C. pH formula to calculate the pH of the salt of weak acid and strong base is half pKw plus half pKa plus half log C. Next we will take a salt of weak base and a strong acid. Third one is salt of weak base and strong acid. Salt like ammonium chloride. When we put ammonium chloride in water, NH4 plus, it is from the weak base ammonium hydroxide. Cl minus is from the strong acid HCl. So weaker component of the salt will undergo hydrolysis. It will take OH minus from the water. Cl minus will remain as a spectator ion. Then the concentration of H plus in the solution increases. NH4 plus will take OH minus from the H2O. So H plus ion concentration in the solution increases. So resultant solution pH is less than 7. So the salt is called as acidic salt. The formula to calculate the pH is pH is equal to half pKw minus half pKb minus half log C. The fourth type of salt is salt of weak acid and weak base. Weak acid and weak base. The pH of these salts will depend on pKa and pKb values of the acid and base, or Ka or Kb values also we can compare. If Ka value is greater than Kb, resultant solution pH is less than 7 because relatively acid is stronger. If Ka is lesser than Kb, then the pH is greater than 7. If Ka is equal to Kb, then pH is equal to 7. So in this case, anionic part as well as the cationic part both will undergo hydrolysis. That is for the salt of weak acid and weak base. And the pH is decided by the relative strength of acid and base. If Ka is greater than Kb, that is relatively acid is stronger than the base, pH is less than 7. If Ka is less than Kb, relatively base is stronger, so the pH is greater than 7. If Ka is equal to Kb, so pH is equal to 7. The formula to calculate the pH is equal to half pKw plus half pKa minus half pKb. In this formula, there is no concentration of the salt. C term is not present. So we can write this as the pH of salt of weak acid and weak base is independent of salt concentration. Independent of salt concentration. Thanks for watching.